Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. Today's topic is about the use of possessive case. In the previous video, we have discussed about the formation of the possessive case, in which we discussed about the different ways to form the possessive case. Now, inshallah, we will discuss the use of the possessive case, how to use the possessive case in different conditions and different situations. So, let us start. The first usage of the possessive case is the possessive case is now chiefly used with the names of living things. Okay, the possessive case is used chiefly with the living things. How? Look at the example. The example is the president's bodyguard. Now the president is what? Is a living thing and a person. So the possessive case is used hence. The second is the line's main. The line is a living thing and we have used the possessive case with it, and main is a new thing for you people, and if you don't know what does the main mean the hair of line, the hair of line, keep remember. Okay, now come to the second. So we must say the leg of a table. We cannot say the table's leg, because a table is a non-living thing, and with the table we use the preposition of, the leg of table. Similarly, the cover of the book, we cannot say the book's cover, because book is a non-living thing. So keep remember by using the possessive case with living things and with non-living things. With the non-living things we use the preposition of when showing the possession, and with the living things we use the apostrophe and s with the living things. Second, however, the possessive case is used with the names of personified objects. Okay, keep remember. Personified objects. What are these? The objects which are actually non-living things, but they are given some characteristics of person, some characteristics of human. So for that case we use the apostrophe or the possessive case in that very objects. Likewise, Pakistan's heroes. Now, Pakistan is not a living thing, it's a country's name, so that's why it is a personified object. It made personified. Secondly, nature's law. Now, nature is not a person, not a living thing, it is personified. Same is the case with at death's door. Death is what is not a living things, but the death has been personified in this phrase. So this is, come to the next. The possessive case is also used with the nouns denoting time, space and weight. Okay, we can use the possessive case with time, with space and as well with weight. How? Now look at the examples. A day's march. Okay, now day is what? Day is showing us the time. Okay, so for time we can use the possessive case. A stone's throw. Stones is what? A stones. Stones is showing the space. That is why we can use the possessive case with stone. And for weight we can also use a foot's length, and as well with pounds weight, a pound's weight. So a foot and pound denoting what? Denoting the weight. So for that reason we use possessive case in the same very context with the time, space and weight as well. Next we have the following phrases are also in common use. Okay, so these are the common uses, like at his fingers and secondly the mercy's sake, thirdly to his heart's content, and at his wits end, and at last a boat's crew. Okay, these are following phrases for that they are common in used with the which case with possessive case, at fingers and at mercy's sake and to his heart's content and at his wits end and at a boat's crew. Number fifth rule is the possessive case of a proper name or of a noun denoting a trade, profession, or relation may be used to denote a building or place of building. Okay, here one thing you should remember that a proper noun, when it is showing what it is denoting, a trade, profession, or a relationship, may be used to denote what, to denote a building or a place of business. So here it means the possessive case will denote what, will denote that very building in which the sentence is stated, or the place of business, the place of business, but the possessive case will not be stated for that proper noun. Okay, so this is, now look at the example how this will be modified. Asif has gone to the baker's. Okay, bakers. Now baker here is what, is a trade or is a business. So now we are not talking about the actual baker, but here bakers mean the baker's shop. Baker's what, baker's shop. In case just we have put it no, sorry, not put it, we put bakers. So bakers, now here stating baker's shop. Okay, this is, look at the next example. Today I am dining at my uncle's. So here uncle's mean uncle's house. Today I am dining at my uncle's house. Okay, this is the rule. And thirdly, it was he was educated at St. Joseph's. Now St. Joseph is stating that St. Joseph's school, but here we don't need to put that very proper name, as earlier in the statement we had said. Proper name, we do not repeat that name, but instead we show what, we show the profession, a trade, and that possessive sign shows what, the building or the place of business. Next is, when you are in doubt whether to use a noun in the possessive case or with preposition f. Okay, and if you are in doubt, either you use possessive case or the preposition f. Remember that as a general rule, the possessive case is used to denote possession and ownership. Okay, so possessive case is always used with the possession or ownership. Thus it is better to say, it is better to say what, it is better to say the defeat of the enemy than the enemy's defeat. Now, as earlier in the statement we have discussed that possessive case is used to show what, the ownership and possession, and in the same very sentence we may say that here it is not showing any possession or ownership, so we must say that the defeat of the enemy Instead, the enemy's defeat. The enemy's defeat will be incorrect or the meaning will be changed. Next comes noun in apposition. First of all, we have to understand what is an apposition. When one noun follows another noun to describe it, the noun which follows is said to be in apposition. In apposition to the noun which comes before. And apposition means placing near. How? Look at the example. Asif, our teacher, teaches well. Now here what is the noun in apposition? Here our teacher is noun in apposition because it is describing the first noun, that is Asif. Okay, now after understanding this phenomena, noun in apposition, now we have the question: to which noun to which noun we put possessive case or possessive sign, either to with Asif or our teacher. So here is the case. The possessive case is used with the noun in apposition. Keep remember, we use the possessive sign in the noun which is in apposition. Example is, have you seen Shoaib Akhtar, the fast bowler's house? Okay, we cannot say that have you seen Shoaib Akhtar's the fast bowler house. No, it would be incorrect. We use the possessive case with the noun in apposition. Look at another example. Asif, our teacher's car is expensive. We cannot say Asif's our teacher is car is expensive. So it would be incorrect and it would mean something else. So Asif, our teachers, we use possessive case with the noun in apposition. Keep remember this. So dear friends, this was today's lecture and today's video about the use of possessive case. In the next video we shall discuss the next part of speech, either it is adjective or pronoun. So see you later. Allah Hafiz.